my brothers and sisters, Anangula, Mimawachi, Sandaeni. I'm sending my greetings to my brothers and sisters in Ghana. And I'm also sending my congratulatory messages to the President-elect in Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and I'm also sending my warmest greetings to our brother from the north, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, from the Gonja land of northern Ghana. I'm sending my congratulatory message to him, and I'm sending my congratulatory messages to all the people that has been involved in this our parliamentary and presidential elections. I'm pleading with each and every one of you as our leaders to continue to lecture your supporters, to let them know that politics is a business. Politics is about development and not destruction. And I'm also pleading with you to kindly inform your followers as well as your supporters that even when you lose, it is not the end of your life, or even when you win, it is not the end of your life. After all, life isn't all about politics. Life isn't all about, democracy. Because I don't believe in the word democracy. The word democracy, as the white man describe it, I don't believe it. You understand? But what I'm going to share with the world tonight, not only my fellow brothers and sisters in Ghana, but my fellow Ghanaians. What I am going to tell you is that upon all politics and democracy, we are originally who we are, and we have to realize who we are. We have to respect who we are before we get into anything that the white man has created for us. And we have to also respect who we are from the roots before we understand exactly what we have to do to move our mother Ghana forward. Either your candidate wins or your candidate loses. To me, I feel like it's the same. At the end of the day, we should make it like it is the nation that has won, or it is the nation that has won, but not we, the people, as individuals. Because we have seen what democracy and politics has caused in our lives as Africans. So, and therefore, we don't have to follow it too much to an extent where it will bring us down completely. And before I continue this conversation, I want to also extend my warmest greetings to our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, PDEPS, that is PDEPS. I can remember everything about the shortcut of your name. Good evening to you. Lock all, good evening to you. You said, what is the topic for today? The topic for today has so much to deal with our brothers and sisters in Ghana with regards to how they jubilate, how they celebrate the victory of their candidates. Because I don't want each and everyone to lose their life in the course of jubilating and celebrating for their candidates. And I don't want each and everyone to lose their lives in the course of helping their candidates and their their candidates and our leaders. I don't want each and everyone to lose their soul in the course of doing this. Because the way I understand politicians and democracy and then politics is different. So I am not, in the beginning, remember I told you that I was not gonna vote. So when I vote, look at my fingers. You see my fingers. So this is my right finger. That is what Ghanaians used to vote, the right finger. So just look at it. And some people also use the left finger. So this is the two fingers that we use to vote. So when I vote, you see my finger, I would have some ink on it. But I decided not to vote. It is what I choose to do. Because I have got the reason why I said I'm not going to do so. And this is clear evidence of what I said. I did not vote. No. In this live stream that I'm going through right now on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna make it clear, 100% clear, for my brothers and sisters to understand why I said I was not gonna vote. And for people to understand me. Either you understand me or you did not understand me. It is not what I want. But what I want is that let's deal with the truth in order to be able to move our motherland to a certain stage in life where each and every one of us will be satisfied with how we are moving the nation forward. So tonight's video is going to be based so much on my fellow Ghanaian youth. My fellow Ghanaian youth, because we are the future leaders of the country. So when we lose our lives in the course of trying to celebrate for our various candidates in just these outgoing presidential and parliamentary elections, when we lose our lives in supporting them, I'm asking you, the Ghanaian youth and I, that tomorrow, who would lose their life for us? Who would support us to a stage where they lose their life? It is a question that I'm asking you and I, because so much and there's so many things that we have to learn from. Politics and democracy has been existing even before we were born. To me, Prince Ayoko, that is talking to you right now, when you are my age mate, an 82 born, when you are someone who was born in 1982, when you take your time to listen very well and to think very well, you will understand what I'm talking about right now. When you were born in the year 2000, at least by now, as we are getting to the end of December, even when you did not understand what I'm talking about, you can learn from what I'm talking about. What I am telling my fellow Ghanaian youth is that politics is politics. Democracy is democracy. But our ancestors has created something even far beyond what I'm talking about, which is even more beneficial than what I'm talking about. But I'm yet to come to that. So, Brother Owl, it's all about, what I'm talking about tonight. I'm talking to my fellow brothers and sisters in Ghana. So, Brother Donny Goes In is in the house. Welcome to the channel and welcome to our class. And I'm sending peace and blessings to you, our family at your end, and our brothers and sisters at where you live, and our brothers and sisters in the diaspora in general. Adrena Monet, hi. Um, Gail Lockett, good evening. Greetings to you. Blaze B, greetings. Rosity, New York, greetings. New York is the wood. That is where we have a lot of brothers and sisters in Ghana that lives there. I wish this message could spread to the people of New York as well. Oh, look, oh, you always want to ask me controversial questions. You ask me that, but why didn't I vote for my brother? He can make a difference in the place where I am. Why don't I exercise my right to vote? Don't I know? Or don't why? I mean, you said don't I like the candidates better than the others? Look, I am telling you something all the time, Brother Orwell. When I am dealing in life, I don't have to look at others so much to deal with life. I have a mission in life. I have a purpose in life. So that is what I'm dealing with right now. I am not dealing with something that doesn't go in alignment with my mission, or that doesn't go in accordance with my mission. I have been voting for politicians since the year 2000, 2004, 2006, 2008, and then this is the year 2000. So I have started to vote for my favorite candidate in the year 2000, 2004, 2006. You understand? 2006. So at least when you multiply 4 times 3, 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 3 is 12. So when I was born in 1982 and then decided to vote in 2000, in the year 2000, it means I'm qualified to vote. And at the same time, when I'm qualified to vote, I know what I'm doing. So 2000, 2004, 2000, 2004, yeah, that is 4 years. 2000 and 2000, that is the time that I started to vote. This your question is making me go back to my memories. 2000, that is the year, that was the year I started to vote. 2004, that is 4 years. That was the year that I started to vote. So 2004, 2005, 6, 7, 8. That is what? That is 8 years. So 28, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. That is 12 years. 12 good years. When I take my time to study something for 12 good years and decided to say no, my no is no, my everything is no, what am I coming out with this results? Why did someone that stand in the race. Like, why did someone that contested in the race as a brother to me from the north of Ghana, my immediate brother, and I still refuse to vote? The reason why I refuse to vote is because even when it is a brother that comes from the same womb with me and happens to be a politician and did not do what I want, did not do what the community wants, did not provide anything for the community, did not provide any good thing like in general for the community, don't expect me to vote for you. I don't want to come into this. I've already talked about that. But what I'm saying is that in life, anything that we do in life, we have to make sure that this particular thing that we are doing in life goes in the direction of our purpose. It has to also goes in with regards to what we think about life, and then what we can do to make life better for each and everyone to live. It doesn't have to be by force, but it has to go in accordance with your mission and your purpose. So please, it isn't that I hate my brother John Dramani Mahama, who is a Gonja man, and I'm a Dagomba man. He is my immediate neighbor that I can call my brother, but I don't care about all of this. The only thing that I care in life is that what I am doing and what you are doing doesn't have to be about yourself, your children, and your wife. It has to go beyond that, and that is the community that we have to build together. So I don't want to go far. I don't want to go far. I don't want to go far with regards to politics. I don't want to go far. Whatever the media is telling me, it isn't everything that the media is telling me. I'm talking to you, Brother Owl. I'm very, very wise. I can boldly tell that I'm very wise with regards to what I'm talking about. And I don't deal with anyone to live in life. But the little that I have to share for people to benefit, I will do it. And I'll make sure I do it with my utmost best. Either you like it, either you don't like it. Look, there's a difference between the truth and the false. The truth always stands alone because the false would have to worry it. So, and therefore, no matter how false we bring into our life to live, at the end of everything, the truth will prevail and the false will prevail. The truth will be revealed and the false will be revealed. But what I want you and I to know is that at the end of the journey, the results has to be one. So it is either the truth or the false. But when it comes into a stage in life where the two particular lifestyles in life has to show itself, I'm asking you and I that the truth and the false, which one has to stand alone and which one has to, win. You understand? I am focused about, building up the future, building up the community, building up our brotherhood, building up our sisterlyhood, just building up life in general with regards to our responsibilities, our purposes, and our mission in life. So I respect what people say, but I don't take it. I respect what people say so much, but I don't take it. Because the little thing that you have to tell me can confuse my mind forever. So, and therefore, I respect your opinion, but I don't take it and I don't work with it. I already have what I have to work. I already have what I have to do. And I already have a mission. So I'm focused on the mission and not what I have to think or use, what others have to share with me. When you share something with me and I agree with it, you have to trust yourself and trust in what you are doing. Because when something comes out and be like it's not positive, I will not agree with it. So when I remain in your question, it will kind of, bring me back. It will kind of, take me or confuse me. You understand? But the best thing is that we have to deal with the real situation, as one of the queens is saying, View TV. Greetings to you and greetings to the family. I say a very good evening and a very wonderful evening to you. I trust in what you are thinking and I believe in what you are thinking. View TV is one of these positive thinkers that I have ever met in the diaspora, and I respect her so much as a queen, and I believe her so much. And what I'm telling you, my brothers and sisters, is that this particular topic that I'm talking about is specially dedicated to my Ghanaian youth, my fellow Ghanaian youth. You understand? We the people that can build the future of Ghana. And to those of you who are listening, you are also going through the same, because democracy and politics is ruling the world right now. So each environment, each society, each country, each town, each city has to do with this and has to deal with this. Either you like it or not, believe me that our politicians are our leaders, they are our brothers, at the same time they are our enemies, they are the creation of our downfalls, and at the same time they are those who don't want to let us live our life in the right direction. Why am I saying this? We went into polls on Monday, or I can say they went into polls on Monday, because I didn't vote, so I can't include myself in what I did not involve in, which I understand. But at the end of the polls, all what I need and all what I expect is we have to think about our motherland Ghana first, before anything else, or before any politician that we are supporting. So just imagine, in our Ghanaian constitution, at least when we go through our elections, the winner of the election has to be announced by the Electoral Commissioner of Ghana. That is the chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Ghana, within 48 hours, which is what they did, because Monday, Tuesday, it should have been the 48th hour. But why did it take the chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Ghana to announce the results this evening? It is because this is one of the most highest seats in Ghana, and this is one of the most highest job in Ghana, that when a person is into that job as a leader, you have to be extra and extra careful, because the least mistake that you do will change the country. The least mistake that you do would kill people. The least mistake that you do as a leader of the Electoral Commission of Ghana will ruin the whole country. It will bring the country to a standstill. It will bring the country to, damage, and it will destroy the country completely. But so far, ever since I start to witness elections in Ghana up to date for the past 20 years, I can say boldly that I'm very happy with regards to what we are going in right now, or what we're going through right now. And I also extend my greetings once again to the woman, because currently our chairperson at the Electoral Commission of Ghana is a woman. So you see, anything that I'm talking about in life, when you take your time to listen to what I'm talking about, and then when you take your time to examine what I'm talking about, at the end of the day, you would understand that I'm not just saying this because I just want to be talking, but I want to make sure that each and every one of us benefits from what we share from each other, or what we share with each other. Imagine a woman taking care of the whole Ghana as a country at this point. And imagine a woman having Ghana in her hands at this stage in life. This is telling you that the land that we call our motherland, we are not just calling it our motherland, but it is actually our motherland. Why don't we say our fatherland and we rather say our motherland? It's because we Ghanaians and we Africans appreciate what the woman does with regards to her knowledge, her wisdom, her experience, her education, and everything. At the end of it, when a woman is a leader in Africa, anything that she do positive, we should support it. Anything that she does negative, then we should be mindful that for the fact that she's a woman, how can we do as men to uplift her and to make her know that this is what she has to do to make the future better? And that is the support that I was talking about last night on my live stream. So our chairperson is a woman. She waited to have all the results from all the 275 constituencies in Ghana before she can be able to declare the results. Each and everyone was looking at the results. The Electoral Commission was counting it. You know, every collation center that was involved in this election was doing it. But this is not what I'm talking about right now. What I am talking about is that I am telling my fellow Ghanaian youth, especially my brothers and sisters from the winning party, that is the New Patriotic Party, NPP, which the leader is the current president of our beloved motherland, Ghana, His Excellency, His Highness, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. This man has proven to the world, has proved to Ghana that he can rule the people. But for the fact that he has proven and he has shown, I'm still not believing in what he has to offer, because, you know, seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. You understand? Seeing is believing. And at the same time, I am also sending my warmest and my greetings to the media. I'm saying my warmest greetings because there are some media houses in Ghana, which I'm not ready to mention right now, that has did all their possible best to make the country move forward. And there are some media houses in Ghana that has tried to bring confusions because they have discovered some things that they did not bring to the public notice. Okay, fine, they are all doing what they can to uplift the nation, but please next time try to do your best to move our nation forward in the right direction, rather than just going through what you have to go through to gain a name, to gain followers, to make something good for your company, your media company, you understand? So in general, all of this has to deal with what I'm talking about right now. But I am greeting my fellow Ghanaians, and before I extend my warmest greetings to all my Ghanaian youth and share what I have for them with regards to how we have to move our nation forward. You see, we have our Ghanaian national anthem. This our Ghanaian national anthem that I'm talking about right now has to do with our nation, has to do with the citizens of Ghana, and has to do with how we have to build our country, defend our country, and hold our country with high esteem. So because of this, a lot of people doesn't know how to speak English in Ghana. And each and every language in Ghana, or languages in Ghana, or ethnic groups in Ghana, has their own way of saying our national anthem in their own language. So I'm going to share with my brothers and sisters in Ghana and explain it to them, for them to understand that everything that we do, it is not all about ourselves and our politicians, but it is all about our brothers and sisters, our family, our community, and how we have to move these communities and our nation forward. And the song goes like in Dagbale, our national anthem that we have in Ghana, our Ghanaian national anthems in the Dagbale language of northern Ghana, Tamale, goes like Tingban Nyalati Ba Tingban Tianum da Malakakane Tini Pang Ti Manga Kati Wildezo da Shenzo O Ti Malakbambani Swanti Kati Malting Bating Bang Na Won Yiti Ko Kati Tum Tum Kache Shele Kabang Palami Kana Miti Tum Tum Kache Shele. So comes up among ye, go tum la dim vela. So comes up among ye, go tum la dim vela. So comes up among ye, go tum la dim vela. You see how the Dagomba language sings the national anthem, and it translates as, our nation is our father's nation. Our country is our father's country, our ancestors' country, our ancestors' nation. Each and everyone should try their possible best to do good, to uplift the nation. And it also translates at some point that it was our ancestors who were in this land, but now they are not more. Each and everyone has to do their possible best to do good, to uplift this nation. Each and everyone who's a Ghanaian has to do what they can do to uplift this nation. So it doesn't matter if you are a Southerner, I'm a Northerner, you are from the west of Ghana, you are from the east of Ghana. Above all, we are all one people. One Ghana, one nation, one people. We shouldn't let our political differences keep us separated. We should not let our political differences bring us down. We should not follow our political leaders so much. We should not support our political leaders to an extent where we have to lose our lives, and so on. So the message, I'm coming to the message right now, and I am sharing this with my brothers and sisters in Ghana, especially we the youth, because You know, we have the fresh blood. We have the energy to move this nation forward. We have the fresh minds. We think so much. The elders has taught us to live this way. The elders have did all what they can, and they have feeded us all what they have to make us move our nation forward. And by doing that, I have to just take a pause, a little bit of pause here, and say greetings to Zoo Sunshine. Blessed love to you. May the peace and the blessings of the Almighty God and our ancestors be unto you, your family, our family at your side, as well as the neighborhood. Hearing it, it is what it is. So, Sister Linda Adai, you said thank you, my brother, for appreciating the hard work of women. Yeah, you're welcome, my sister. The whole point that I'm making right now is that sometimes I always deal with I always want to deal with the real situation. The real situation. You understand? You said I'm brother Log all. You said I'm cutting up a little bit, and I don't know. Please, am I still cutting up a little bit, or my network is clear right now? Let me know what is going on, please. Family, let me know if I'm still cutting up, that you don't hear everything. Okay, thank you, Sister Adred Monit. Okay, thank you, I'm good, thank you. So what I'm saying is that, you see, there is a lot of things that when we are doing, we have to just take a little pause and then think about what we are doing and what we are achieving before we move forward. You see, the other day, last Sunday, I was talking to you about what we gain from the internet. So just imagine me talking to you right now, and you're talking to me through the internet. This is an achievement from that place, but I don't want to go back to what I talked about. Tonight's topic is different, so I don't want to bring it, but I just want to know that this is one of the achievements of the internet, where you can talk to me and I talk to you. We all have an understanding, and then we can move forward in life in the positive way. You understand? So there is a lot of things that when we are doing, it tells us what the results is each and every day that we have to follow. But sometimes there is a lot of things that when we are also doing, it will also still to tell us the results. But as long as we are living in different systems and different societies and different kind of mindsets and everything, it disrupts our thoughts and everything. So what I'm telling my fellow Ghanaian youth tonight, which is the main reason why I decided to come live tonight and share with my brothers and sisters, is that, look, we have to be mindful that politicians are politicians. The ordinary people are the ordinary people. In Ghana, we call this, our politicians has given this name to their followers. They call them the foot soldiers. Foot soldiers. So just imagine fighting for someone to survive, and the person will end up calling you a foot soldier. This is an insult. 100% insult. Foot soldier. FOOT soldier. Foot soldier. So just imagine someone that you try to believe, someone that you try to help, and someone that you try to, help, end up calling you a foot soldier. This is an insult. No one can insult me in life in this way. No one in Ghana, in the entire country of Ghana, no one can call me a foot soldier. I'm not a foot soldier to anyone. Even when I'm a foot soldier, I'll be a foot soldier to myself, but not anyone. This is what I'm talking about. You understand? So it is what it is. And Um, Teza's meditation channel. I say good evening to you and thank you, and I welcome you on board. What I'm telling my Ghanaian youth is that there's a lot of things that we, the youth, has to think about. A normal Ghanaian youth and an ordinary Ghanaian youth who grew up as a hustler and who grew up, you know, from a family that teaches about, you know, the way of living in our communities. So either you grew up in a rich family or in a poor family or in an average family or in any kind of family in Ghana, when you are very well and staying focused, when you say what I'm telling you right now is not on point, then that is just what you decide to say. That is a lie. Each and every Ghanaian youth, when your family has money and they are bringing you up in the right way, they would have to make sure that they will bring you up in such a way that even when it comes to a time that the money doesn't have to rule your life, you will still have a life that you have to live with happiness, with joy, and appreciate whatever you have to live on in life. And that is the only thing that our parents always teaches us. Our parents teaches us to live when you have money, and they teaches us to live when you don't have money. They teaches us about the general way of living in life. So to each and everyone who has experienced this kind of, teachings in their lives with regards to their parents or whoever brought them up, I say thank you to anyone that brought them up in the family. Any elder that brought them up this way, I say a very thank you. And to those of you who were just recently born and misbehaving just because you like a presidential candidate, a parliamentary candidate, and you want to lose your life, and you want to lose your soul, you want to lose your mission, you want to lose your purpose, you want to lose your family, I say I'm sorry for you, but please come back to your senses. Try to understand that you have a life before politics, that you have a life before you dealing with the person that you love. So, and therefore, you don't have to take yourself for granted to lose your life for someone. Please, this is very serious situation that I'm talking about right now, which is still happening in the country right now as I'm talking about what is going on. It is right now. It is right now. The time right now is 10:19 p.m. in Ghana. It is still happening in elsewhere right now. I decided not to take part in any part of these elections. Either I love someone who has win, either I love someone who has lose, or whatever. That is why I already make it like I don't want to vote, because I have to teach myself a lesson before anyone teaches me. And by teaching myself a lesson, it is said that experience is the best teacher. So when experience is the best teacher, which I have experienced for the past 12 years, you understand? 12 years, for the past 12 years. No, sorry, I have experienced this for the past 16 years. 16 good years. My calculations was a little bit mistake. So when you take from 2000 to 2016, that is 20 years. 2000, the year 2000 to the year 2020, that is 20 years. When you subtract 4 out of 20, when you minus 4 out of 20, you get 16. So when I experience something for the past 16 years up to date, and I say that enough is enough, I don't think no one has to blame me. But what I am telling you, my Ghanaian brother, my Ghanaian sister, my fellow Ghanaian youth today is that maybe when I voted in the year 2000, maybe you voted in the last election, which was 2016, you understand? Or maybe, Ghanaian politics. Maybe you were born in the year 1999 and you are voting this year. I understand, because you are a teenager and it's your right to vote. But what I'm telling you is that please don't take this for granted. Please, you have to know that you are growing, and in the process of growing, it has to involve you, it has to involve your family, it has to involve everyone in the community to help you to grow. Basira Gates, Sister Basira Gates, as a sister who is from Ghana. Basira, we have a lot of Basiras here, Basira everywhere in Ghana. I am singing this for you because you have missed it and you have to listen to it again. It is a song that is being translated into our Dagbale language, and I respect this and I share everyone, and so I share everything to everyone that has to know. It goes like Tingbang yela tiba tingbang tiyanum damal kakani tinikbang timanga kati yuldezo dan shezo o timal bani sonti kati malti batingbang na won yiti yiko kati tum tum kache shele kabang palam mi kana miti tum tum kache shela. So comes a pamang ye kotum la den vela. So comes a pamang ye kotum la den vela. So comes a pamang ye kotum la den vela. So comes a pamang ye kotum la den vela. That is how it goes. So when you follow up, you understand what the translation is. But the translation is that you have to be mindful of what you are doing. That is why it is said that our nation, our country, is our father's nation, is our ancestors' nation, is our mother's nation. Each and everyone should do all what they can to uplift the nation. Each and everyone has to do what they can to uplift our mother nation. And then it says that this nation was one, our ancestors' nation. They have did what they can to uplift the nation. So we have to continue with what they did or what they left for us to build this nation up. That is simple and understanding with regards to how our language translates the English. Brother Black Owl, either it sounds like a Filipino, either it sounds like a Chinese, either it sounds like a Japanese, either it sounds like an Indian or whatever. It is Dagbale, you understand, and it can sound like that. So thanks for sharing. So you see, let's come back to what we were talking about. Each and every one of us are naturally organic. You're welcome to the channel, and I say good evening to you, our family at your side, our friends at your side, and our neighborhood at your side. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. So what I'm saying is that, you see, I am sending this message. I'm continuing with what I was saying to my fellow Ghanaian youth who are on our streets, jubilating, celebrating, risking their life, selling out their life, that I don't tell anyone not to jubilate. I don't tell anyone not to celebrate. But whilst you are jubilating, celebrating, make sure that you will do all of this tonight and wake up with good health tomorrow. Wake up to be strong tomorrow, to go to work. Wake up with good health and good energy tomorrow to take care of your family. wake up tomorrow with good health and good energy to keep moving our motherland forward. When you are able to move our mother Ghana forward, I wouldn't wonder, or I wouldn't be surprised in the future when you stretch your wings, beyond the country of Ghana and start to build Africa. It is said that charity begins at home. When you are not able to go through this charity at home, it cannot go beyond your home. So the charity that they say begins at home has to first of all deal with your home, which is your community, and then you stretch your wings to building up each and every place that you have to do. Because you see, I believe in this because as a person, when you have a purpose in life and you focus on a mission in life, you have to take it and work with it each and every day, day by day. So by so doing, your wings will start to spread, where it will get to a point where where you have so many branches in life. That is how life goes, and we have to take it like that. Either we like to take it like that, or we don't have to take it like that, or we don't want to take it like that. In life, I'm telling each and everyone that in life, you have to start to work to build your wings. When you are able to build your wings, then you can fly to any kind of destination that you want to go in life. It's just like a bird. When a bird is hatched, they have to take time in their nest to grow their feathers, to grow their wings before they can fly. A bird cannot be born today and just start to fly. They have to take their time to build their feathers before they can fly. Just like we humans, when you are able to stay focused in life and build up your wings, you can fly to any kind of destination in the world that you want. But when you fail to do this, that is where you will fail to lose everything that you do in life. I'll be right back. I'm going to get my Sobo drink, and then I'll come back. I will not share with you what Sobo is, but I'll come back just in a second. So welcome back, and sorry for the little break. So you see this drink, it's called Sobo, S-O-B-O-L-O, Sobo. Sobo is a drink originated from Burkina Faso, but because we are very close to them and we share our lineages and our roots with them, whatever is over there, we are able to have it here. So I don't want to talk about this tonight. That is not my topic for tonight. It's just something that we drink, and it cleans our blood, it cleans our immune system. At the same time, it serves as an energy drink for the immune system naturally. It is just some herbs that you plant at your house, or that you go to the market and buy. You come home, you boil it, you drink it with you either drink it with sugar, that is when you like it sweet, or you just drink it naturally. And I always like to drink it naturally. When you boil it, you can freeze it, and it will be ready for you to drink. So this is Sobo. When there are Ghanaian brothers in this channel, they can easily tell you what Sobo is. So you can also search for it on Google. It might be able to tell you more about it, but I don't know if it has something like that on Google. So what I'm telling my fellow brothers and sisters in Ghana, while sipping my natural, organic Sobo drink from Burkina Faso, that is now in Ghana, is that, look, please, let's be mindful of our celebration. As I'm talking to you right now, right from this evening at about 6 o'clock p.m. when the results was declared by the Electoral Commissioner, Jean Mensa, that is her name, Jean Mensa. Jean Mensa. These people that is supporting the current president who has won are on the streets jubilating, riding their motorbikes recklessly, driving recklessly, causing accidents, killing people. I did not see anyone died. As a matter of fact, I'm saying that I have not witnessed an accident and I've not witnessed anyone died. But I have witnessed someone died yesterday in the course of jubilation for a political leader. He died cold-blooded. This is very sad. He was a very young, energetic man. When you look at him, he was strong. When you look at him, he was like physically strong. He got himself riding recklessly, and all of a sudden, he crashed somewhere in the central part of Tamale. He never have anything to say goodbye to his family. He didn't say any kind of farewell to his family. He just loses his life just like that. That is what I've witnessed yesterday. And I've also heard in the news, which was true. No one in Ghana can tell me it wasn't true, that 2 people from the Ayoko constituency on Monday tried to snatch a ballot box. They were being shot by the police. I believe they are still at the hospital. In that same constituency, later one person has tried to come and snatch a ballot box. He was being gunned down by the police. For now, I don't know if he's been buried or not. And I can tell that Techimai, some supporters were killed. Why? Like, why? 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 Ruth Reggae Girl, greetings, my sister. Wagwan. Why? Reggae Girl, Ruth Reggae Girl. I'm a fan of reggae music, but I will listen to reggae music maybe just like once, and I'll understand whatever it's telling me. Yeah, there is voter fraud in Ghana. There is voter fraud in Ghana, and this is what reminds me about the last incident that I hear, which someone was killed, but I don't want to confirm it because I didn't believe it, and it has to take me some time to believe it. I heard in the Salifu district of northern Ghana, which is just some few drive away from the Tamale airport. The ruling party, New Patriotic Party, and the opposition National Democratic Congress has a problem with their parliamentary results, which resulted in the death of one person. I don't confirm this. I don't believe this because I am not very sure about the source that I heard it, but it could be true. And this is what I'm talking about right now. Roots Reggae Girl, you said I should try roots and culture. Yeah, I'm already into roots and culture. You hear me? So, the whole thing is that, you see, sometimes when I'm talking about something, it has to take me some time to come out to talk about it. What I'm talking to you started to happen on Monday evening. Ruth, Basira Gaze. Oh, okay, you're talking about Ruth, Reggae Girl. So what I'm talking to you right now is that there are certain things when I'm looking at it and I look at what happened, I take my time to come to a conclusion. I don't rush into conclusions. What I'm telling you right now is that I wish that I can be able to take part in this. I can be able to go to the central part of Tamale, show you the streets, show you how people are jubilating, show you how people are riding their bikes, show you how people are driving recklessly, and show you the real situation. But I'm not into that because I don't have the time to even look at it when it's going on. I went to town this evening. I drove my car to my mom's place. I checked on my mom and I checked on the family. And when I was going there, I have noticed that people are making so much noise on the roads. People are driving recklessly. I was so worried that, and regretful that I drove out. But because I was already on the way going there, when a man is going forward, he doesn't go backwards. So I was staying focused on the road. I was being mindful of what is going on, and I was ready for whoever tries to bring distraction into my life. So I'll just let them know that, hey, what you are selling, I don't buy it. So take your time. Let's all move forward in the same direction. And don't try to cause any distraction to me whilst I'm in the course of, going through my purpose and my duties in life. So in the past, I was also involved in this. I will not hide anything from you. I was also involved in this. But I wasn't riding my bike recklessly. I wasn't driving recklessly. I wasn't using the road recklessly. But what I was doing is that whilst these people are dead heads, trying to lose their lives in the course of celebrating and jubilating for someone, I will stand just at the shores of the road, just at the we call it a bicycle or a pedestrian lane. I will just stand there and watch. Whenever someone rides too much and gets crushed, then they will just take the person away, and I will just laugh because this is foolishness. You understand? Why should you lose your life because of a politician? And I don't want to make it like that sometimes, because when I continue to make it like that, it looks like I'm discriminating and I'm just disrespecting the politicians. But I don't care. I don't care. My motherland, Ghana, is a nation where we have freedom of speech. But for the fact that we have freedom of speech, I don't have to depend on that freedom of speech, and I don't have to take that for granted to say something that disrespects my leaders as politicians. But what I'm saying is that I'm telling you the truth as a Ghanaian youth. You understand? Yeah. To be grateful. Be grateful. Yeah. Our political leaders in Ghana, at any time before we get into our elections, they have to come out with their manifestos. They have to come out with whatever they have to do for the country, and they have to come out with any kind of message that they have to say to convince the people to vote for them. And when you vote for them, that is when you know that whatever they tell you that they are going to do, they'll just do a little bit of it for 4 years, and then use that to prove to you to vote for them for the next 4 years, to make it 8 years for them at office. So this is why I have come to a conclusion and know that what I want from them doesn't work for me, and what I expect from them doesn't work for me. What I expect for them to do for the community and everything with regards to our motherland doesn't work for us. So let's deal with the real situation and move forward. I wish all of them good luck, and I wish of them, all of them, I mean, all the best in their endeavors. I wish their families all the best, and I keep moving forward and don't focus on what they do or what they are doing for us, because I have been following them for a long time. I have been witnessing them since, as a child in 1992, whilst I was not voting, but I still have proofs and evidences that when I stand in front of any one of them, I can talk to them and ask them about something else, and they will run away, because I've ever did that to politicians at my neighborhood, and they ran away and left me alone. I asked them. There was this guy that came back, that came from Accra to do campaign here, and I asked him, as you come here to tell us what you are offering to us, do you know what is worrying us? Did you take your time to ask us what is worrying us? Why are you here and not at where you live? Are you just trying to convince us, or you are trying to make a difference? Are you trying to build the community, or you are just here for your votes? Can you tell me? Can you share with me your real name and your everything? And he said, I'm coming and right away with his vehicle. You understand? So, as I'm going to conclude my message with my Ghanaian brothers and sisters, I'm appealing to our brothers and sisters in the NPP, that is the winning party, New Patriotic Party, which the leader is His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, which the Vice President of Ghana is from our northern part, and my own brother, my Mampusi brother. I share the same lineage with him. I am proud of him, and I'm proud of what he's doing. I'm proud of how he's uplifting the name of the North, and I'm not totally proud of him because I want him to bring the changes to the North. I want him to bring the changes to the communities. I want him to bring the changes of Ghana. I would only be proud of him when I see what he's doing. His Excellency Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia. Bawumia, you see, when I'm talking to you about something, I don't just say it. In Mampusi language, Bawumia, as happens to be his surname, Bawumia means they have heard. Bawumia, they have heard, or they heard. They heard, like when someone tell you something, or when someone is telling some people something, and they said, and like, say for instance, as I'm talking to you right now, and someone would just stand behind me and said, you have heard, you the listeners has heard what I'm saying. In Mampusi language, the person will say, tell me that Bawumia means they have heard. So he is referring to you. You see, I'm citing you as an example. I'm taking you as an example. So when someone stands behind me right now and tells me that Bawumia in Mampusi language, it means they have heard. And in Dagbanle, when someone stands behind me and tells me that you have heard, when I'm going to translate it, I will say Bawumia. Bawumia. B-I-W-M-I-Y-A. Bawumia. And they say Bawumia, it is Bawumia, or some spell it M-A-A, Bawumia. But it is like in Dagbanle we say Bawumia, and in Mampusi they say Bawumia. You understand? It is the difference in the tonation, but we are all the same blood. So this is the name to the Vice President of Ghana from Wale Wale in the Dagomba, in the Mampusi district of Ghana, or in the Mampusi region of Ghana. They are called the Mampusi, and we are called the Dagomba. So in accordance to our tradition, the Mampusi and the Dagomba has the same ancestral roots. We originated from the same ancestors, but they are considered as the eldest and we are considered as the youngest. So Bawumia, Bawumia. You understand? Bawumia, that is Mampusi. Bewumia, that is Dagbanle. So we and this particular ethnic group that I'm talking about, we are very close to each other because we are brothers and everything. But in politics, I don't respect even a person who comes out from my mother's womb, in the same womb with me. Nope. I know. I'm very wise and I'm very thoughtful about life, and I'm very, respecting life and try to deal with life with how it goes and not what I want it. Sometimes when I follow what I want too much, it can lead me astray, and I don't like it that way. So I respect him so much and I congratulate him. But I'm telling those who are following these particular people, our brother, our elder, that is the president, and our brother, they are both our elders. And I'm also appealing to the other party, which is the National Democratic Congress, the NDC, which the leader is John Dramani Mahama from the Gonja land of Ghana. I don't want to extend a lot of history to that side because there's a lot of complications about that side. There's a lot of history and so on about we and them. But at the end of the day, we have been able to come to reconciliation. We have been able to come to a better understanding, and we are working together as neighbors. You understand? I extend my warmest greetings to them, and I extend my love to them, and I also extend my congratulations to him, my brother John Dramani Mahama, for taking the heart to accept defeat, for fighting through to the end, and for hoping for the best for him and his family in the future, and for just living his life and being calm. You understand? This is maturity. This particular year's election was 100% calm. But to those who were fools, they have already lost their life. To their lives. To those who doesn't understand the real meaning of politics, they are gone. They are gone completely, 100% gone, and will never come back again. And we don't even accept this kind of people to be reincarnated in their families in the future, because when they are reincarnated and come back again, they will come and cause more than what they have caused right now. So we don't even pray to the ancestors to be able to help them to come back, and we don't pray to the Almighty God to be able to let them reincarnate into their families again, because we don't want confusions and disturbances in our societies. You understand? Their life has judged them and they are going to rest. I pray that they have an eternal rest and they enjoy the life at where they go. That's all I can pray for them. But that is a lesson to those of us who are living. It tells us that when you do a mistake and die for someone, you are gone forever. But think about your family. Think about, your purpose and your responsibilities in life, and celebrate and jubilate with care and calm and with good thoughts. You understand? So I'm going to stop my advices here for my fellow Ghanaians, and then I would extend my warmest greetings to our kings in the country, the Ochihini, the Asantehene, the Yana, that is the Dagomba king, that is the king of Dagbon, the overlord king of Dagbon states of northern Ghana, the Nairi, who is the overlord king of the Mampusi kingdom, the Yagbonwura, who is the overlord king of the state of the Gonja land. I don't know how the overlord king of the Voltarians is called, but I'm extending my warmest greetings to all the kings of the country. In our country, we have two systems of our leadership. We have the president, which is an official English kind of way, and we have our traditional rulers. You understand? But the politicians respect our traditional rulers so much and cooperate with them sometimes, not all the time. And then our traditional rulers also cooperate with them sometimes, but not all the time. But at the end of everything, there is, kind of, agreements and kind of, support and everything from our traditional rulers and our politicians. So I extend my warmest greetings to these two big bodies in our systems. And I also extend my warmest greetings to the youth of Ghana, to the people of Ghana, for maintaining our peace, for not bringing our country to a standstill, for not, destroying our country. Oh, my brother Black Oil, you are making so much research. You are asking me that the difference between the Abudu and the Andani, which direction or which side am I? As a matter of fact, I'm from the Abudu and the Andani Royal Gate. There is no difference between Abudu and Andani. The only difference between Abudu and Andani is, I'm going to bring it one day for you to understand. When you make your research about Northern Ghana, about Abudu and Andani, I'm going to bring it to your notice and teach you about history of Abudu and Andani, and you know the difference. But they don't have anything to be blamed about, because this is one of the reasons that I hate politics. It is politics that has split us as apart. But now we are not into the system of Abudu and Andani again. I'm very serious. We are not into that era again. We have got it fixed. We have got it, 100% fixed, and we are moving forward in life without any kind of differences. At the end of the day, it is our kingdom that wins, and not our, our individual gains. So there is no more something called Abudu or Andani in Dagbon. The only thing that the difference is that the difference is that we are the Gombes. We are moving forward. So anything that comes on our way, we are the best. And we try to live our life with no any kind of disturbances, no any kind of, nightmares, and not any kind of, separation. You understand? So for now, we are 100% okay, and we're not dealing with any kind of Abudu or Andani. But I'm going to tell you that the king that was called Na Abudu and the king that was called Na Andani was giving birth to my original ancestor. Each and every one of them are my lineage, and I respect all of them. And I disrespect politicians who got their hands into this separation that took us like so many years to come into conclusion. This is why I love Dagbon. This is why I love my kingdom. And this is why I love we, the Dagombes. Look, I'm not saying this because I'm a Dagomba. If this happens to be elsewhere in the world, it would have taken us for the rest of our life to come out with a solution. But for the fact that we have fight, we have struggled and do anything right now, currently, as we are right now, there is peace in Dagbon. There is unity in Dagbon. There is brotherhood in Dagbon. There is sisterhood in Dagbon. Just look at our country, our kingdom, for instance. Everyone in Ghana, whenever it comes to elections, everyone is looking up to us in Tamale. Because in the past, politicians has crushed our heads together, making us not to think about each other, making us not to think about our community and everything. But we have been able to work this out without thinking about them and thinking about our kingdom. Even when we went through all these elections, there is no single incident that the media can prove that happened here. There is no single incident that a person is dead because of confusion and not because of, jubilation. You understand? So what I'm saying is that I am very 100% appreciated for what my brothers and sisters in the North has did, and for the differences that we have buried, the understandings that we have had about politics and tradition. In our tradition, we have the overlord king of Dagbon, we have our divisional kings, we have our fetish priests who are also kings, and we are lined up as a kingdom, our leadership is being lined up. We have the first ruler, the second, the third, and it goes like that to the bottom. And each and every one of them respect each other. You understand? So they all work together in peace and harmony, and all they do is that they are looking up to the progress of the community and the kingdom. So I'm so happy, 100% happy about it. When I'm not happy about it, I would have let you know. But so far, I can say that we are moving forward. We have traveled from miles onto miles, and we are happy with it. So I'm going to stop here and say thank you so much for following. My fellow Ghanaian youth, keep maintaining your patience. There's one thing that I want to take to conclude this live stream for tonight. I am going to appeal to each and everyone who is following. Brother Lock all. When you are following so much on the internet, you get lost. It isn't all the information about the real situation of our kingdoms, our people, and everything in Africa that you can see on the internet. It is only someone who is trustworthy and truthful that can share with you the real situation for you to understand what it is. So thank you so much. But there's one thing that I want to share to the world, especially we, the people of Ghana and Africa. You see, our system of ruling is two. I already said it. We have the president, which is kind of a British way. We are dealing with what our colonizers taught us. That is what our leaders are dealing with. But when it comes to tradition, we have our traditional rulers. So that is why when there's a problem in the community, they have to take the problem to the king of the community, to the chief of the community, for him to make a well judgment about it and think about what has to happen to be done, and then find a lasting and peaceful solution to the problem. So either there's confusion between two people, or there's any kind of way that is a problem in the community, be it spiritually, physical, or mentally. The chief of the community has to deal with it. Even when it takes him to deal with it financially, he has to do with it with his own finances, like his own money. So that's why I'm saying that we Ghanaians, we Africans, please, let's come back to our original rules. Let's come back to our original rules, and let's not focus so much on our political leaders, but let's also put our minds back to our traditional rulers. They can help us more than the politicians. This is where I am putting an end to my live stream for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your patience, and I wish you all the best for tonight. I say a very wonderful evening and a very good evening, and I wish each and everyone to go to bed in peace, wake up in peace with good health. And I say thank you so much to all of you. I wish you all the best of prosperity, good health, and I wish you what you wish for yourself. And I wish you all the best in life. May the Almighty God and may all the ancestors of our land, the spirits of our land, the gods of our land support us in all our endeavors and bless us in all our endeavors and lead us to the right way. I pray this for you. We are heading to the end of the year. We know COVID was something that has shaken the world, almost destroyed the world, tarnished the image of the world, brought the world down, and still bringing the world down. I pray that you who is here, me who is here talking, and you listening, and those who are yet to listen to this, and everyone that is in the future coming to listen to what I'm telling you, that I'm praying that our ancestors, the Almighty God, will do away with all kind of calamities, all kind of human destruction, all kind of selfish gains that people has to impose onto us to get what they want, that whatever they do, whatever calamity that comes on our way, whatever destruction that comes on our way will be filled, and we will keep moving forward with good health, and with good ideas and on the right path. From here, I say that I pray that each and every one of us who are going into 2021, I pray that all of us will be good, all of us will be well, all of us will forget about COVID, our families will forget about COVID, our community will forget about COVID, our nation will be forgotten about COVID, and everything that has to be dealt with, anything that destroys our life, damages our life, disturbs our life, disturbs our thoughts, brings down our finances, and brings down our, in generally brings us down. I pray that anything that anyone has to do with us, I pray to the Almighty God, ancestors, to stand on our side, to use their blood to still fight for us, and to make us who we are. No matter how the oppressors follow us, no matter how they chase us, we pray. We know that they are not completely dead. Their spirit is still guiding us. We pray that the Almighty God is on our side, the ancestors is on our side, and we pray that each and everyone who is praying for the best in their life would have it. Have a wonderful night, and I pray all the best for all of us. Have a good night. Peace.